Good morning, children. This is our English online class. So far, I have completed one poem and one lesson. Today, I start one new lesson. That is lesson number 6. The story name is The Nightingale. It is on page number 51. So please open your textbook, page number 51. This story is about one king that is in China. One country is their king, and how he became friend with one singing bird that is called nightingale. Some birds that will be in our nature. They will be singing. They will have sweet voice. So like this, few singing birds are there. So one bird is a nightingale. So about that, how the king became friends and what happened next. So about that only the story. So little I read and I will explain. Okay, so please open the page number 51, semester 2 book. So lesson number 6 I'm doing now. Write date, today's date, and start. So long ago in China. So see, this is a country name, another country, China. There lived an emperor. So emperor means what? King. So emperor means king. So one word meanings also have written, you see. He lived in a palace. So king and queen, where they will live, children, their residence is called palace. It will be very big and very beautiful. And this king's palace, it was built of porcelain. Porcelain means white marble, and it was beautiful palace. So the walls of his palace were painted pictures of rare birds. He was very fond of birds. Next, there lived a nightingale in a nearby forest. So nearby his palace, what was there? There was a forest. Near his palace, there was a forest. So many birds used to visit his palace. In that, one bird was very special. It looked very plain, but voice was very sweet. So that emperor started liking that bird too much. So there lived a nightingale in a nearby forest. Where is the forest? It was near his palace. So it was plain to look, means very ordinary looking at it, but it sang melodiously. So melodiously, this nightingale's meanings I have written here, see, singing bird. Then melodiously means very wonderful. They have very sweet voice and they can sing also. Some birds are there in our nature, they can sing, we say. So many birds are there. Among that, one bird is nightingale. It looks very plain, doesn't look very attractive as like peacock and all, but their voice will be very, very beautiful. So every morning it came to the garden in front of the palace. So people who heard it sing were enchanted. So this is another new word for you, enchanted. Here I have written, see, enchanted with charm. If you hear some new sweet voice or see a new song or lovely song, what you will have, you'll feel very happy. You will be enchanted. It will be very charming. So enchanted means charmed. One more new word. So every morning it came to the, who came? That nightingale, the singing bird. It came to the garden in front of the palace. People who heard it sing were enchanted. Enchanted means they were charmed. They were very happy to hear its song. One day, the emperor was taking a walk in the garden. He heard the sweet song of the nightingale. So first time he heard that such a sweet voice. So he was very curious from where the sound is coming. He was delighted also. He was very, very happy to hear the voice, a soothing voice. He asked his men to bring the nightingale to his palace. So he ordered his servants to bring the singing bird. So up to here you understood. Long back, China, one country, there lived one emperor. So emperor means king in a beautiful palace. Nearby palace, there was a forest. So every day what there's to see, many birds used to visit their palace. Among that, one singing bird was the nightingale whose voice was very beautiful. So one day, emperor also heard the voice and he was very curious to know. So he ordered his servants to bring the bird to the palace. Up to here you understood. The next day, the emperor's men brought it to the palace. Okay, the emperor told his servants to keep it in a golden cage because king's palace, everything is in gold and silver. So he ordered to keep the bird in a golden cage. So the nightingale sang very sweetly every day. It used to sing for king. The emperor heard his song every day and shed tears of joy. If you are very happy sometimes, no, you will be starting crying. So that is a shed of tears of joy. Joy means happiness, tears of happiness. So every evening the bird was released, but morning to evening it was there in the golden cage and used to sing for the king. Every evening it was released and it was made free and it used to fly wherever it wanted. But every morning, next morning, correct, it was coming back. So every evening the bird was released from the cage and it came back to the palace in the morning. Understood? Next, one day the emperor received it. So after it was going on like that few days afterwards, what happened? No, emperor's friend, one friend, he came to visit his palace. So when he came and he brought one gift for him. What was the gift? You know, he also brought one bird, but it was not real bird. It was a toy bird. It was a toy bird. So about that only next para I'll read now. One day the emperor received a gift from a king of a distant, some other country king. He sent a gift for our king. So it was a toy bird, but it was not a real bird. Its wings were made, but it was very expensive, very attractive. It was a bird, but it was a toy bird. It was made of gold. It was made of gold. So the bird looks like something like that, and it had a crown. It had a crown. It was made of diamond. So bird was made of gold and crown was made of diamonds. You can imagine how expensive, and it was a beautiful gift he got from his friend. So next page you go, page number 52. The emperor said, "Isn't it marvelous?" Marvelous means something very beautiful. So marvelous means very beautiful. If you wind it with a key, it sings. Some when you are small, you also had so many toys. Some is battery operated. Some will be you have to put key, then it will run for some time. Okay, so like that, this bird is also like that. It was running on a key. So if you wind it with a key, it sings. So all the courtiers. Now courtiers means what? King will be having so many people in his courtroom, means where he will be sitting, he will be listening for others' problem and all. He'll be discussing all issues and all. So that place is called courtyard. Okay, so where those people have to sit means they are called courtiers. Okay, so we're fascinated by the toy bird. So seeing the golden bird and with the diamond crown, they're all were very, very surprised and very, very, because first time they're seeing like that. And when you put the key, and it will also sing very melodiously like the real bird. But looking wise, it was more attractive than the real bird. So whenever the emperor or the courtier, so what happens? So new thing you get means you forget about the old thing. So it happened with the king also here. So whenever the emperor or the courtiers wound the wound means here means a past tense of wind. Okay, that is WOUND, wound. So it would sing all day. So but this toy bird, you know, it is since it is not real, it is artificial. How much key you put means it will sing for a long time. So they were so thrilled, they were very excited with it that they forgot all about the real nightingale. So they forgot about the real bird who is to come from the forest. They forgot about that getting the toy bird. So nobody took interest in its songs now. Now they all are busy with the new golden with the diamond crown, that bird. Okay, so the poor nightingale felt neglected. Now this original bird, that real bird, it felt neglected. Nobody is giving showing interest about it. Nobody is coming near to it. Nobody is listening its song. So all are busy with the new gift. It flew away sadly in the first. So nobody is taking care of it. Means one day it just flew away and never came back. Next, all the people saw the toy bird and sang its praises. Everybody who used to come visit King's Palace, no, they also started praising for the new toy bird. And they never noticed that the real bird, it already flew away. It left the palace and it went back and it never came back. So they never noticed only until something happened. So what happened? I'll tell you. They said, "Your Majesty, this toy bird not only sings sweetly, but also looks very beautiful because it is made up of gold and it had a beautiful diamond crown. So it looks very attractive also, and it sings also and all day long. So it won't stop also. This nightingale was is very beautiful, not the original one. So they already started comparing it. So in between that, the real nightingale, it flew away also and it didn't come back. So for you understood, children, next one. The emperor showed the keyboard to everyone. So whoever used to visit, he used to show his that precious gift for everyone who came to the palace. He used to show off. But one day he wound it so hard, no? So by mistake, the spring got cut and the toy bird, it just broke. So you understood? So one day he wound it so hard that the spring inside it broke. So now spring is broken means what will happen? That the toy bird will become useless because it won't sing. It won't sing because the key only broken. So understood? The toy bird did not sing anymore because there is no key. So it stopped singing only. Nobody could set it right. Nobody could repair it and nobody could set it right. It lay in the corner of the room, quiet and still. Now they started neglecting this toy also because it is not singing like before. Understood now? A few weeks later, after a few days, what happens now? The emperor started missing that original one because the toy bird is also useless now. It is also not singing. It is also becoming useless. So he started feeling for the real nightingale. So now he started feeling about his importance, how it was important, because real bird, it will never stop singing. So he looked very so day by day, what he was becoming very sick. His health was also started deteriorating. So he did not talk to anybody. He never used to. He stopped smiling. Also, he looked very sad. Understood the story? So that real bird also flew away and toy bird also broke down. So what will happen? That after a few days, that king is becoming sick day by day. He was becoming ill day by day. He stopped talking. He stopped eating also. He stopped smiling also. So he looked very sad and he ate very little also. So doctors who came to see him said they were helpless because he started feeling for the real nightingale. So that is a problem with him. So one evening, the courtier saw tears in the emperor. Then he started crying also. Last what happened? He started crying also. He said, I wish I could hear the song of the nightingale. At once the courtier set out in search of the nightingale to improve his health. No, so doctor told you just go and find out the real nightingale. Then only his health will improve. Okay, this much you understood. But they did not find it anywhere. Obviously, that the in nature where it is hiding, they don't know. But the next morning, the emperor, so few days they started searching, but they couldn't find it. So emperor was very sad. But one day, luckily, what happened? The next morning, the emperor was woken up by sweet music. So next morning, one day, he started once again. He started hearing that old music. Okay, that sweet music. He looked out of the window. He saw the nightingale. Once again, his old nightingale is just sitting on the branch of a tree. So it was singing for him. There were tears. So they once again they are united and they were very happy. So there were tears in the emperor's eyes and there was a smile on his lips. So he sat up slowly. Then once again his health started improving. The nightingale came to the palace every morning. Once again old routine. Once again that his old friend started coming to the palace every morning and sang sweetly for the emperor. Soon the emperor got well and lived happily ever after. Sometimes you connect mentally with somebody. So it will so like that happened with the emperor also. So that story once again I will tell you. In a palace, that is another country that is called China. There one palace was there. There one emperor used to live in a big palace. So there nearby one forest was there. So along with other birds, one singing bird also used to visit the palace. So that bird was very plain looking. Means it was not looking very beautiful, but it had very sweet voice and used to sing melodiously. In our nature also, in real sense, there are a few birds that their children, they can sing. They have very beautiful, like cuckoo one bird, you know, their voice is so beautiful. So like that nightingale also, one more bird is there. It is a singing bird. Nightingale means one kind of singing bird. So along with other birds, that singing bird used to visit. So one day, emperor's servant, they got the bird and kept in a golden cage. Every day, morning to evening, it used to sing for the emperor and he was very happy. Emperor was very happy with his with its song, that bird's song. So and every evening they used to release the bird. Then used to next morning once again used to come back. So it was a routine. But one day what happened? No, emperor's friend, one friend from other country, he gifted one a golden leg, as it is some toy bird. This is not a real bird. It was made of a gold and it had a diamond crown was there. And if you put key means it will sing for full day. So all people, what happened? No, along with the king, they started forgetting about the real bird and they started praising about the new bird, that toy bird. So by mistake, one day, that key of the toy bird, it broke. So it stopped singing. So those people, once again, they started neglecting this toy also. But day by day, what happens? No, that emperor started missing the real bird. So he was becoming sick day by day. He stopped eating, he stopped laughing. And then his servants, once again, they searched for the bird, but they couldn't find. But on its own, after a few days, that bird also started missing the emperor. No, it also came back and he started singing for like old days. What he used to do every day, he used to sing. Nighttime used to go back, and once again next morning. So emperor also got well very fast, and his health also improved. They become friends and they lived happily ever after. So understood the beautiful story. Now few meanings I'll tell from the textbook also. Rare means uncommon, but you will never get to see everyday life. Nightingale, a singing bird. Enchanted means charmed. Some beautiful thing you see means you will be very surprised, and that is called enchanted. Melodiously means sweetly. It is related to singing. Some people, they will be having very sweet voice, like the few birds are also having very sweet voice, like cuckoo and nightingale. Now, marvelous means wonderful. Courteous means men in a king's court. I told you, with in front of king, so many people will be there. His along with him, ministers and all, so many will be there. They are called courtiers. Fascinated means interested or attracted, like that. Thrilled means excited. Neglected means ignored. And wound means here, turn the key around. So that is past tense of wind. Now one exercise, two exercises I'll do, children, because now only you read the story, no, it will be easy for you. So first main is true or false. It is on page number 53. Do this exercise directly in your textbook. Directly in your textbook. So open page number 53. Page number 53. I'll read for you and I'll give the answer. That nightingale was kept in a golden cage. Yes, it was kept in a golden cage. So first one, within the bracket, you write true. First one, it is true. It was kept in a golden cage. Yes. Number two is it sang every day. Yes. Starting, it was singing every day for the king. So it is true. 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 Number three, the toy bird had a crown of gold. No, it was it was made up of gold, but it had crown of diamonds, not gold. So third one is false, you write. Number four. The emperor did not like the songs of the toy bird. The emperor did not like the song. Yeah, it was he was liking. Starting, it was liking only. Everybody was liking the toy bird songs also. So it is false. He was liking. So option is false. Next, it is the emperor sat up in a bed when he heard the nightingale song. Yes, because after a few days, when the bird came back on its own only, and he started singing, and he just got back from his, he was very ill, no? He just got up from his bed and he became normal afterwards. So number 5 is true, you write. Number 5 is true. Okay, so one more time I'll tell. First one, the nightingale was kept in a golden cage. Yes, that is true. Second one, it sang every day. Yes, that is true. The toy bird had a crown of gold. No, it was diamond. So it is false. Number 4, the emperor did not like the songs of the toy bird. False. He was liking. Next, fifth one, the emperor sat up in bed when he heard the nightingale song. Yes, out of happiness, he sat up in the bed. So that is fifth one. It is correct. Next one, comprehension. Let's choose the correct. 2 options will be wrong. 1 will be correct. The emperor lived in, now see, I'll write this. Same page only, children. Same page only. So this is choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Second one. So you will have 3 options and you have to choose the correct one. The emperor lived in China. C option you take and write within the bracket, write C. Number 2, bracket, and 3 options are there. A, B, C. It is. The palace was made of porcelain, white marble, porcelain. So B option you put and write B here. Now, 3. That emperor heard the songs of the nightingale. Nightingale. That is C option. C option you do and C option you choose. C option you choose. Next one. Number 3, I told the emperor heard the songs of the nightingale. The toy bird sang sweetly. Toy bird sang sweetly and looked beautiful. Yes, it was made of gold and with diamond crown. So it was looking beautiful also. So number 4, A option. Number 4, A option you write in the bracket and A option you choose. B and C you leave. Next one. Number 5, the emperor got well because of the nightingale songs. Okay, so 5th one also A option you choose. Here I'll write number 5. You write A option. A option you choose. So today I explain one new lesson, lesson number 6. Did 2 exercise also. Remaining exercise we'll do in the class. So today up to here. Thank you children. Have a good day.